Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your weekly horoscopes. Please keep in mind these readings are only general readings, so take what it feels right with you and what resonates with your own life experiences at the moment. The way I do these readings is I draw three cards for the whole week. The first representing the main opportunity, the second the main challenge, and the third the overall advice. I also draw a fourth card, which is a Zen message that intends to bring to consciousness unconscious patterns and energies that may be also affecting you during the week. So, Sagittarius, it seems like you have this big moment of achievement, of success coming into your life. And it's about you getting to a point of the end of a cycle, but it's the end of the cycle of self-realization, of reaching the the brightest and the fullest contentment of almost all aspects of your life, and it's showing up in the main opportunity. So it's just a big opportunity for you this week, and it's the World card. It's a major arcana. So the main opportunity is for you to have the world give given to you in a platter, in a sense. It's about you being completely at peace, at joy, at love, in love with the world, in love with the broadening of senses and of horizons that may be growing inside of you in a very mature way too, because this card is associated with Saturn. And Saturn is in your sign, Sagittarius, and it's going to be there for a while. So even though Saturn many times is seen as a feeling of repression, of blockages, restriction, and limitation, when it's working at its best, meaning when we cope with it, when we work with it, it gives us the promise of success like no other planet, not even Jupiter. So, yeah, Saturn is in your sign. It's retrograde, but it's in your sign and it will be there for a while. So you are working through to achieve something in your life, and you are getting there. You are getting there in a really big way. But maybe you are just too focused and too obsessed about knowing what's going to happen next, and maybe that's why it's showing up as a challenge, and it's the Three of Wands. So you may be too focused on knowing where this is going, in which way this direction of a new horizon, of a new promise of success is leading to. And it's not time for that answer yet, because it's time for you to realize and have the realization that you have done some very hard, good work on something, but now it's time to take a new path, and now it's the time to take the lead, to pave your own way, but in a completely different direction. And maybe that's the advice, overall advice. It's the Eight of Cups. It's about you taking a new direction, but it's your decision. This is your decision to walk away from something you have put your effort and your work on, because maybe you feel like you already put all of yourself, all of your love, all of your emotional ties, all of your dedication. It's done. You feel like maybe you don't have much more, or you don't have more to give to that situation, and now you're consciously walking away from it, even maybe being hard to do so. Maybe even because there's emotions connected with it. Maybe even feeling not being sure. Again, what's coming next and what's on the other side of this new path. But but the advice is for you to take that new direction, because in that new direction, there will be the world waiting for you. There will be the opportunity of the top success, positive energy you can get, which is just feeling completely at peace, whole and healed with the world itself. It could mean like, it could literally mean with all these cards together that maybe you are really thinking in going forward with a radical change. Maybe you are thinking of going abroad, um, traveling. It's not surprising since you are a Sagittarius. Maybe you are thinking about traveling, of going to live, to work, to explore in a whole new different scenario, literally. Maybe you are thinking of just beginning a completely new stage of your life, in love, in work, in a spiritual sense, whatever it is. Again, the world is your oyster. It's being given to you all the chance to do so, but it's also asking you not be too much worried about what's coming next and what the next step is. Just trusting that the ship is coming and you're going to go with it, because you know that's the best opportunity you have for achievement and happiness right now. You know that. So it's just about you having the patience and the trust and the faith, which usually you do, to just have this sense of adventure and exploring and walking away from something that you put your heart into, but now you already done the work there and it's time to take a new path. And this is your conscious decision. It's not like the Tower or even the Death card. Like, it brings this whole new, either you want it or not, this whole new change, transformation, space. This is you consciously walking away from it. It may be hard because maybe there's a lot of illusions and projections and dreams associated with that, because as a Zen message you have the dream card. So maybe suddenly you realize that the dream you had until now was not the dream, that it was really correspondent with this new stage of your life. Maybe you have to let go of a dream. Maybe you are walking away from a dream, but this dream is also really entangled with with a situation of illusions, of projections, of fantasies, of fairy tales. And you know, there's nothing wrong with that at all. But it's expectations. And maybe you realize this dream didn't came from the fullest desire of your soul and your heart. Maybe you realize this dream has been already accomplished, and now you are looking to accomplish a new, completely different new one, and it's opposing this one, so you need to walk away from it. You need to say the farewell and take the adventure and take a whole new dream. And I really acknowledge that this is not easy. It's not easy to walk away from a dream you had until now, but we are in constant evolution, we are in constant transformation, and we are in constant sudden realizations of new things, having this awakening process inside of our desires and souls and impulses. So don't worry. Whatever is in your way, it's bringing you the promise of the world. It's bringing you a promise of success, of realization, of achievements, of you just feeling the brightest and the luckiest person in the world, which usually you also are. So it's just about you not obsessing about what's coming next, the what ifs. It's about you making a conscious decision of walking away of something you are emotional connected with, of someone or some circumstance that you already put your effort in. Now it's time to go. in a different direction. So I hope you have a great week. Thank you for listening, liking, subscribing. It really means a lot to me. And yeah, we'll see each other in the next video.